hello, the guy who calls himself the truth. I've been trying to expose gang stalking through a legal and scientific lens the best way that I know how at the Santa Monica Pier, protesting at the Santa Monica Pier for almost every weekend for 5 years. With me, I was unfortunately suspended from a local college around, see, I'm getting tapped. The tappity tap sensation. They don't like me being here, and they sure as hell don't like me talking. But I got kicked out, suspended from a local college in the Los Angeles area. And then this local college found a way to permanently kind of banned me from going to anybody, local college or city college or university in the state of California, because I wouldn't, be quiet and shut the F up about gang stalking. I'm trying to remedy that situation, but it's been a long going. Now, what's going on is you want people to talk about gang stalking and try to expose gang stalking to the masses. Look, people have been trying to do that for the last, 30 years, 40 years. They've been trying to do that. You have Dr. Robert Duncan, Dr. Matthew Aaron, Dr. Terrence Robertson, Dr. John Hall, Dr. James Giordano. You had the former NSA analyst Karen Stewart. You had the former Army Intelligence Officer Julian McKinney. You have the lawyer Cheryl Welch. And you have so many other people that try to expose gang stalking through a legal and scientific lens back in the early 2010s. That they're on Discovery Channels and History Channel shows. So the chance to really expose gang stalking to the public was back in the early days of 2010s, okay? It's going to be hard to do that now in the year 2025 because the psychological operation campaign against real gang stalking victims is so bad. Now, if you go to Google and you look up gang stalking 1-word tag, gang stalking 2-word tag, you look at Dr. Grande and watch Dr. Grande's poopy video. He doesn't have to he doesn't have to work hard to promote that psychological operation campaign against real gang stalking victims. It's really easy, okay? Because nobody else is really talking about the science and the technology and the law that us real gang stalking victims are being violated against, They don't have to do that anymore. You have so many fake people talking about gang stalking and mixing it with religion and spirituality, which gang stalking is the East German Stasi Zone, whatever you pronounce it, German for decomposition, plus direct energy weapons and mind control, popular mechanics magazine, psychoelectronic weapons effects. But you've got so many fake gang stalking victims on YouTube, ComicTube, and other social media websites that they don't want to talk about gang stalking through a legal and scientific lens because they can't make any money off of it. So I don't know anything about that. You got a problem, child. Just giving me food that's causing problems at this McDonald's. So anyway, it's basically not going to happen until you help expose the fake gang stalking victims. You got the eye of the mind, the mind's eye, and then you have Stephanie the Seeker and this black dude. You got this black dude. And the eye of the mind, the mind's eye or whatever, of that gang stalking playbook, he could easily be exposed as a fake gang stalking victim by bringing up the old History Channel, the old Science Channels, and these old Discovery Channels mind control series from those websites back in the day. And Stephanie the Seeker and this black dude, they took mixing everything. They mixing gang stalking with religion and spirituality. They mixing gang stalking with that chosen one. Now, if you look at my page and you just look up Terry Joe Jr., I proved that chosen one shit wrong. Like back in like the early 2021. Other people have been proving that back in the early 2020, there was a psychological operation campaign because of COVID. And these people was thinking that they're special for some strange reason. It was like really bizarre. And the chosen one came out of that. And then somebody tied it to gang stalking. It's a psychological operation campaign. There is no chosen one. But you have a whole bunch of fake gang stalking victims tying that chosen one shit with gang stalking so they can get YouTube famous and shit. We can't talk about gang stalking through a legal and scientific lens to get the new scientists, new engineers, new doctors, new lawyers involved to speak on our behalf, because people will listen to them because they're the ones who are college educated in their fields. So, and they had money to, do the proper investigation. They will not get involved until the fakes are removed. And the fakes won't be removed until bigger YouTubers talk about gang stalking. And I've personally seen Dan Tavius talking about the eBay stalking scandal. Dan Tavius' video talking about the eBay stalking scandal had nothing to do with gang stalking whatsoever, but that video was censored, blacklisted, and shadow banned, and delisted off of YouTube search pages and Google search pages. It wasn't even fucking funny. What we are experiencing as a real gang stalking victim is we are being hit with direct energy weapons and mind control. Some of us are on consensual medical experimentees against our will. They basically, they're doing the Tuskegee bad blood syphilis experiments, minus the syphilis, but we're being used as somebody's guinea pig in somebody's medical experiments against our will. We've been added to that. And then you have the government. Karen Stewart, the former NSA analyst Karen Stewart, talked about non-consensual something. And basically, we've been put in some program to be spied upon and slandered for money, basically. We're not terrorists, we're not bad guys, we're not pedophiles, we're not criminals or gangbangers or whatever. But we've been put in these programs, and people have falsely accused us of being that. So somebody can make money off of our demise. The former NSA analyst Karen Stewart talked about that back in the day. But you see, we're not going to get no more people like that to talk about gang stalking until we get the fake people to stop talking about gang stalking and muddying the water. Because they mixing gang stalking with that chosen one, that spirituality shit, that's going to delay everybody's chances of getting justice. If not totally prevent our chances of getting justice, because they are delaying accountability. Mixing gang stalking with religion and spirituality is fucking up our chances to get justice. So anyway, so yeah. You're not the only one who made a video talking about, oh, we should get together and stuff. I'm like, there is no getting together unless you get rid of these fakes. And I'm going to do a video about proving that Stephanie the Seeker is fake, that Black Dude is fake, and the Eye of the Mind, the Mind's Eye is fake. Because if I can find that History Channel clip from 2010 talking about brain frequencies, so they can hit you with a brain frequency, it's not remote neural monitoring or something else, then that Eye of the Mind, the Mind's Eye just got debunked from a History Channel documentary from 2009. All right, peace, everybody. And you, the truth, like I said before, you're going to have to expose the fakes. Okay, that's your best chance. All right, peace.